Welcome back, everybody. Well, the hobby of sports card collecting is one that stretches back decades. Perhaps you were even a collector at one point. But what is the state of the hobby these days? Well, I recently dropped by PB Collectibles in Newport, where I discovered not only a spectacular array of autographs and unique memorabilia, but I also quickly learned that card collecting is back and more popular than ever. Stepping inside PB Collectibles in Newport is like stepping back in time to the baseball card shops you might remember. And there's a good reason. Card collecting is as popular as ever.
Card collecting is definitely back. The hobby is definitely, I think, stronger than ever. I've been doing this for a long time. I've had the shop for the past 3 years. Everybody told me, Paul, you're nuts. Don't open up a brick and mortar. Everything is online. You're crazy. It's never going to work. Let me tell you, it's working and then some. The brick and mortar, this is the best thing one of the best things that I've ever done as far as from my career standpoint. It has been so much fun and it's been nonstop since I opened.
The card collecting hobby cuts across all generations. Paul sees it firsthand every day in the store.
There's not like any one age group like, hey, these are my prime customers. I'll have kids that have moved back, they've finished with school. Those people will start coming back for the summertime and they'll be ripping all sorts of wax boxes and stuff. And then I get my regulars who come in for vintage cards and so forth. So yes, it is definitely a cross of from the younger to the older.
Being a collector himself, he carries a wide variety of items. From wax packs to autographs, memorabilia, and graded cards, there's an assorted collection.
I'm a big collector myself, and so I carry lots of vintage baseball, lots of Hall of Famers, and so I'm kind of known for that, so people will come in looking for that. So, and the kids love to rip wax. They love to come in, open up cards, open up the packs and just rip, looking for the latest football or baseball stars. So it's been unbelievable.
Sharing the hobby has been one of the best joys he has experienced since he opened in 2020.
I've always been a hobbyist since I was a little kid. I used to, go to the convenience store and grab packs, and I've always kept my cards since I was 10 years old to now. And I think the funnest part is turning what was this hobby for me into a full-fledged business and actually teaching others as they come into the shop, kids, adults, and so forth, and seeing their joy, if you will, or happiness of what they like about the hobby and being able to talk it on a daily basis. It's been fantastic.
And in a sea of impressive autographs and one-of-a-kind items, before leaving, I offered up to Paul a very special collectible that I knew would fetch a large sum to one extremely lucky buyer.
Can't even give it away. When am I going to get rid of this thing?
Find that very hard to believe. Find that very hard to believe.
Still there, if you want it. But yeah, the card collecting hobby is stronger than ever.
Look, I used to have, I still do, I have a ton of baseball cards at home, but I never knew where to go or where to bring them to see if they were worth money. I have some old Superman baseball cards. They used to come in the baseball packets before, and Star Wars used to have a bunch of cards too. I've got all of these at home, but I never knew where to bring them.
Go see Paul.
I'm going to go see Paul.
And he's a wealth of knowledge, and he's just very personable and a lot of fun to talk to. And it's like stepping back in time to those card shops you remember, like I said.
Used to come with that gum.
Oh,
remember the gum?
You just thought to cut through it. If you would like additional information on PB Collectibles or to find out how to get that very rare Brendan Kirby autograph,
Operators are standing by, yes.
just head to Rhodeshow.com.